Stay away, Joe. Stay away, everyone.
Stay away.
I don't even know where to begin on this one.
It's just the craziest, most bizarre thing. I'm not sure what we watched.
How long do we have? Because this might be a while. Just trying to describe it. Elvis plays Joe Light Cloud. He's an Indian. I mean, everything about this movie is like, it's not going to fly in today's world. He's a white man playing an Indian. They literally red painted him. Or, I mean, he doesn't look too bad, but he's, you know, you wouldn't do that in today's world.
And lock up your daughters.
Yeah.
Lock up all your women.
So he comes home to the reservation.
From where?
From who knows where, and they don't ever tell you. And apparently the history of Joe is that he's got lots of ideas and they never pan out, but he's always got a get rich quick thing, and everyone just fights. They just love to have a good time.
Fight.
Yeah, and every time they got a plan, they get some money, he squanders it by finding another girl to go out with and get into a fight, and that's the entire movie.
And he runs around with all his friends' girlfriends.
Yeah, and everyone just laughs and has a good time.
Yeah, they all love him.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a Western comedy, and I guess at some point you might find it funny. We laughed a couple times, surprisingly, but for the most part, it's sort of like I don't know what is going on, and most of the movie was done in montage, and they just like 10 minutes would go by, not a word spoken, just all this fighting and girls and it kept happening. Almost like a big music video without Elvis really singing. He sang 3 songs.
Right.
And most of the time it was just lots of music in the background and he wasn't singing at all.
And a mother and daughter deal.
Yeah, he clearly had something going on with the mother before he left town, and when he came back, now he's interested in the daughter who all grew up and became 19. But she acted like she was 14. Yeah. It's kind of just bizarre.
But he did get away with not getting married. First time ever. Right,
he was making out like he was... Most of the time he gets to kiss the girl, it's at the end when they said they're going to get married, and he was kissing them right off the bat. And
He was wild.
Yeah, there's no mean spirit in this whole movie. Everyone's having fun, but this is so not a normal Elvis movie. It's almost like they knew he finally was exhausted with these things. So they just said, let's just put him on the screen and let him, he likes to fight. We'll have him punch people.
Well, they did a lot of that.
Yeah. I can't even tell you what this is. It shouldn't... I can't recommend it. I mean, it's just bizarre. It's almost like it's not even a movie.
And it couldn't even fall back on a soundtrack to say,
yeah,
it's okay.
There was one song that I liked. It's called All I Needed Was the Rain. But it is completely placed like an Elvis movie. Like it starts raining and he's trapped in a car, which is where he's living in. It's a convertible that has no roof. And he's got some dogs in it. So it's so dumb. But the song's nice. If it was in another setting, it'd probably be all right. But I don't know. I think the best part was the opening credits where it's just a helicopter shot going through the Grand Canyon to a really pretty Elvis song.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's almost like a travelogue for the Grand Canyon. Colorado should totally think about using it. Because after that, there was nothing really worth watching.
No.
I mean, it's not the worst, but I can't even classify it as an Elvis movie. I don't even know what to tell you. It's crazy.
I don't even know what to tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that she was going to make it through this thing without totally just dying. Because I think I was laughing because of that.
Well, it didn't bore me because it was like, what the heck? All through the whole thing, it's like, what the heck am I watching?
Yeah, you can never... I mean, I dare you to watch this thing and try and figure it out.
I don't even know what the plot was. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But...
That's probably why hardly anyone's ever seen it. And
I hadn't heard of it.
But speaking of that, I'm kind of ticked off. We enjoyed the heck out of Clam Bake. And that DVD transfer is miserable.
Oh.
They took it straight from a VHS or something, and it's just this complete muddy picture. It's not even the right ratio for a television. This thing looked beautiful. Why? I'm sure we're the only people that have watched it. Like, I don't even get it. kind of stupid. What do you want to rate it? I mean, I'm kind of obligated to do that, but I can't even begin to think. We should have thought about this before I turned the camera on.
Yeah, me too. 2. And that's really...
Tell me why. Because I'm not going to argue with you on that, but I want to hear why.
Only because I didn't complain through the whole thing.
That's true. But that's could be because you were speechless.
It wasn't... Right. It was so out of the ordinary.
I think I'll just rate it a 1 just so we can give it a total of 1.5 because it needs to be at the bottom.
Yeah, it needs to be low, but...
But I mean, it's kind of, if anything, it's interesting because it's so much an anti-normal Elvis movie. I really challenge you to watch it and try and tell me what the heck you're watching. I mean, it's literally, I think the script was probably 2 pages long. I mean, I don't even know. It's...
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, it's a 1.5.
What's up next?
Next movie is called Speedway.
Oh dear, is it any better?
I thought I remember it being okay when I was a kid, but at this point in the career of his movies, there's really not hope for much. And so I don't know. I hope we have good news to report next. All right, so let's just cut it. Well, we're already. Sorry for the lengthy one. We can't help it, but. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.